Who says it better? Gen X versus Gen Z. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's go back. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gen X Unfiltered, the podcast.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Steve, Eric.
What's up, guys?
Kelly,
Welcome back.
Steve. Good to see you all again.
Now that we all know who we are.
That's right.
Yep.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, thanks for joining us again. Another fun podcast.
Yeah, today's going to be kind of a fun one. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit fly by the seat of our pants, but I feel like sometimes those are good.
Yeah. We had the
know?
idea, but yeah, we just kind of did a little Google research, so
How the execution plays out will be determined.
that's
This
right.
sounds like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Okay, so I guess I should clarify. We are going to talk about Gen Z. No, we're Gen X. We're going to talk about Gen X slang versus Gen Z slang that these kids nowadays use.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm going to kind of put you two to the test a little bit.
Are you going to quiz us on Gen Z
I
sayings
don't know.
and
I really
slang?
don't know how much I know.
A
Yeah, I
little
know.
bit.
Only one way to find out, I guess.
A little bit.
Okay.
So we'll just start off really easy. We'll talk about a Gen X. I'm getting confused. Gen Z, Gen X. I have to think about it.
Just
Gen
turn around,
X.
look at the poster right behind you.
I know. Well, I mean, I can't.
Yeah, I
you
know.
know, it's
It
obviously.
might fall down. Don't look at it.
Yeah.
I obviously know we're Gen X, but because of the Z, X, Y, it's just confusing.
Gen
my
Z,
brain.
Gen Z. I don't know. I guess depending where you come from.
Ooh, Z in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, but I say Z. Does that mean I'm American?
That's
right.
the USA
It's
pronunciation.
Sending you over the border.
Yeah,
But when we do the alphabet, we say Z.
correct.
Most people do. Yeah. Some people do say Z, but
X, Y. No, Z. I say X,
yeah,
Y,
some people
Z.
say. I mean, either
Anyway,
one's
it doesn't
right.
matter. In Canada, we predominantly say Z.
Yes,
That's
Z. Z is the way.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
All right. So the first one, okay, you guys, well, you'll remember this 'cause I feel like we all somewhat sort of still say it. But for Gen X, rad, which I never really said rad,
Rad?
/ awesome.
Yeah, people still say awesome.
I say
not
awesome
A ton.
all the time.
Do you?
I say awesome a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Like,
Rad?
awesome.
Yeah, rad. No, not.
I
I
don't-
don't know if I've ever said that.
Think I've ever said
Radical.
Rad, rad man.
I wasn't a BMX bike kid.
Yeah.
Rad.
All right.
Great movie.
So the Gen Z version of that nowadays is, again, this is from the internet, guys.
Yeah.
We don't know the reputable source, but this is what the internet is telling us. Gen Z is lit/fire.
Lit. Okay, don't hear
Lit.
lit for sure.
I've heard
Fire.
lit.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like something we would have said too back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
But-
a weird.
Lit for sure. That's definitely like a Gen Z, I guess, millennial kind of term.
Yeah.
For
It's
sure.
newer, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard people say lit. I remember recently, and then fire. Definitely, I heard some young kids at the store saying fire. I'm like, that sounds weird.
Yeah,
Really?
like, wow, that
Yeah.
shirt is fire.
Yeah, exactly.
I think awesome/rad, even though rad's not super cool, but I think awesome's better than those.
I don't know. Lit's pretty good.
Really?
I think lit's a good. Yeah.
Lit?
That's good. Awesome sounds a little dated, to be
Awesome
honest.
sounds a little too.
Awesome. Sounds like surfer.
Little too, like, yeah.
Well, it's a little too grandiose. Like, I think more like awesome is like.
True.
I think if you actually look at the term of it, it's like, like the most amazing thing you've ever seen.
Like,
Yeah.
you
type
just won
thing.
$10 million. Awesome.
That might be awesome, but like,
That's
oh,
what
man,
I
that
mean.
shirt's awesome. That shirt's lit. Lit just has a little
Yeah.
more of a.
Yeah, you think awesome, you think like awestruck, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't get around saying lit, though. But you know what
Well, I
that
would
makes...
sound like a moron. I was like, man, that's lit.
Yeah, lit. Like how...
That's true.
It's just
I don't walk
weird.
around saying lit or fire, and I don't think I could pull it off.
No.
Yeah.
But
But-
I don't think I say awesome that often either.
I say awesome a lot. Not so much in like... I don't know. I feel like I say it a lot, but I don't know now. Maybe not.
Don't you have a shirt that says awesome or something?
Nah, maybe at one point I
Oh.
did.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think now. Like, if you say, I don't know. I now it's one of those you're going to say, like, oh my gosh, you just say it all the time, or you actually never say it. One of the two.
This is a real life look into my brain right now because I am totally, my brain's mashing together. I'm getting myself confused. But wait a minute. We say awesome all the time in certain other videos we do.
That is true.
That's a weekly event, actually. Yeah, it's true.
I
You're
had
right.
to think about that. I was like, wait, is that the word we say?
Yeah.
So,
I think it's actually what your shirt says, too. Like, you're awesome.
Or
yes.
awesome or something. Yeah.
Yes, I tried making merch, but hasn't completely finished yet. But anyway,
right.
You're awesome, guys. See, it sounds fun. It's cool. It's amazing.
I do
Those
like
of
it,
you
yeah.
that know, comment below. You're awesome. I did little, Okay, so the internet definition, they're laughing at me.
I just don't know where you're going with this.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
I don't
try
know
to-
what. Yeah.
I would. Anyway, so Gen X would describe something great as rad, while Gen Z is more likely to say it's lit or fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy explanation. Okay, so here's number 2, impressive. So what do you think Gen X would have said instead of impressive? Like
Oh,
to,
Jesus.
Oh God, Gen X is impressive.
yeah,
Awesome.
like a slang.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, instead of like awesome, like, wicked, or decent. Those are like 80s.
Decade.
That was decade.
Okay, I don't know about this one. I've never said this in my life. Okay, I shouldn't say that, but I don't ever remember saying it. Gnarly.
Gnarly.
Yeah, but
Again, why do we sound like surfer?
but that's what I'm saying. That was
It's
like
a lot like
that's
surfer
some- that's
stuff.
like
Yeah.
bodacious and
Yeah.
radical and gnarly. Yeah, those sound like sort of like 80s like surfer. Like, yeah.
But Gen Z, the equivalent to gnarly, is goated.
Goated.
I mean, goat. I know goat like greatest of all time, but goated?
yeah, but they kind of use it, I guess.
Goated. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Well, because yeah, goated, right? The goat, the greatest of all
know.
time.
Yeah.
That's
But is that a Gen? Like, I feel like that's more like millennial kind of. But I don't know. There's older
don't
Gen
know.
Zs, obviously.
yeah, I don't know. It's always that there's
I mean-
like that weird line of like where does
Yeah.
one start? You know.
It makes sense. It feels like in every genre there's like a goat conversation now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
who is the goat
Oh
of
God, I know. Like
sports?
Michael
Who's
Jordan versus
LeBron James? Yeah, exactly. And that conversation pops up in a lot of different other
Yeah. That's kind of where the whole
categories as
kinda
well.
Goat
Yeah.
started. with
Exactly.
that stuff,
So
yeah.
it makes sense. It's kind of started there and became goated. I get it.
Yeah, now it's just like a term for like something really cool.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah. But
Again,
you don't hear that a lot, like goat.
I
don't-
don't think I could say that in my everyday vocabulary and get away with it. But
No,
yeah.
no, I think it'd be like that. You'd be showing your age and like,
Oh yeah.
Well,
this
just
guy's
like,
trying to sound like.
I don't
he's
think-
cool.
I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm
Yeah,
45.
yeah.
I don't
exactly.
think I could say like gnarly either though. It's weird.
I
Gnarly?
don't. I remember that was something like a Ninja Turtles like.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not always like a California like surfer word or
Yeah.
something like that. But I don't know people saying. I know the word. Remember gnarly being a word, but I don't remember anyone really saying it.
No one in my peer group when I was a kid ever said gnarly.
Not. Yeah. Not
Yeah.
on a regular basis.
All right,
There's more
what-
something from like
I
a
said peer
movie.
group. I could have said friends. I guess.
Peer group.
In my peer group, no one said the word gnarly.
I don't know.
What do you mean? I meant friends. I did have some.
All right. Well, Eric, you just segued us without even knowing you segued us.
Wow.
Get out.
You
What I
did.
do? Go on.
So the next category is friends.
Whoa.
What would Gen X call friends?
Friends.
As soon as I say it, like you're gonna be like,
Like
oh, okay.
Buddies,
Bestie.
pals, homies,
Homies.
Homies.
/ peeps.
peeps. Okay.
Okay.
I said peeps like in joking, like hey peeps, like joking.
I would say
Yeah.
ironically, like if I was trying to sound stupid, I'd say peeps.
Did you say erotically?
Ironically,
Oh my god, I thought you said erotic. I was like, what is going on?
No, he said it ironically, but
Oh.
it sounded kind of like he said it
I would-
ironically.
that was my pickup line. I'd walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, peeps."
See, that's not erotic. That's creepy.
Oh yeah, I kind of mixed up erotic and creepy. That explains a lot in my life.
I've used the word peeps as like as fun, but like homies, I've never been like, what up, homie? I mean, maybe in a joke, but not
Yeah,
regularly.
no, definitely not something I don't think ever walking up to like my friends and like, what up, homie?
Eric actually said this word with the Gen Z words are for friends. Do you remember? Do you remember what you said?
What?
Goat.
Goat?
No.
What it is?
Bestie /
Oh, bestie.
fam.
bestie.
Oh,
fam,
See,
yeah.
I'm so hip. I said bestie.
I mean,
I'm
I've
so hip.
heard fam a lot.
Well, I've heard fam or bestie, but like
Yeah.
bestie. What my picture? Someone said I picture like a 17-year-old girl saying that,
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
No,
it's-
that's BFF.
or BFF
Oh,
bestie, but it
BFF.
sounds like something like yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like that.
like a Taylor Swift fan would say that.
Yeah.
bestie. She's my bestie.
I see fam pop up in like Instagram and TikTok reels and stuff. People saying that.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah.
like it's a little more like people. Yeah, use that more. Whereas bestie seems like to me, it seems like it's a very specific person that would say like bestie.
Hey, besties.
Yeah.
I can't see two guys running to each other in the hallway like high school, like what up, bestie?
Can you do that?
But they
That'd
might be
cool.
like, hey, what up, fam? I could see them saying
I could
fam
say
more
fam,
than
yeah.
Yeah.
bestie.
So
seems
maybe
like
it's like kind of a, don't like to gender stereotype, but male-female versions of words. Like, you're right. I mean, I'm not saying that men don't, but I can't picture, like you said,
two
bestie.
dudes going up to each other, calling each other besties sounds. I see them more saying "What up, fam?"
Or like in our
something
day,
like
it would be like, "Hey, bro, what up, bro?"
Yeah.
Although that's probably popular.
Bruh?
Too.
Now they say like "bruh." Bro is now bruh.
It's
Yeah.
BRU. It's like they like were too lazy to say bro, so it's like bruh.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm sure it's probably somewhere
And
on
W on
here.
this list, yeah.
But like my nephew is like 8 years old and he's very much in that age now and he says it all the time. But it's like they got so lazy that it's just like a grunt. Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. I can't even do it how I do it.
Little-
It's like bruh. I'm like, you can't
You
even
got,
say the whole
you got
word.
marbles in your mouth, son. Speak up, boy.
Yeah, but I've been brud a few times by him, by friends' kids. I'm like, excuse me, did you just bruh me? They're like, yeah, I did.
What's up your crog, guy?
I'm like, no, don't bruh me.
These kids are
Okay,
getting,
All right.
they're grown up.
number 4.
What's up?
So the category is excited / hyped. What do you think Gen X would say?
Hyped might actually be one of them. Jazzed?
Jazzed.
I don't know.
Psyched? Psyched?
Stoked.
Oh,
Again,
stoked.
the like
Psyched would be a good one too. Yeah.
again, like the like surfer stoner, like stoked.
It definitely is a lot of that.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I mean, maybe Gen
Stoked
X.
seemed like something
Maybe Gen
might
X.
be a little more like I don't know, but oh yeah, I'm stoked. I can see
Yeah.
people saying that a little more.
But maybe the
But
Gen
not-
Xers were a bunch of stoners and I don't
surfer
know.
That would
dudes,
explain the
Surfer
plant.
dudes. Yeah.
bad attitudes.
And then, so what about the Gen Z version of that?
Of stoked.
Of like excited / hyped.
Oh.
So you guys aren't very quick at thinking of things in your
Jazzed?
head.
Jazzed?
No, it's hyped / turnt.
What?
Oh, I've heard of turned.
I've never heard of turned. What's turned?
Really? I
It's
don't
like,
know.
yeah.
Like turned up.
Like
I
turn
don't
it
know.
up, turn it up, turned. Yeah.
Turned?
But it means stoked, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard turned.
I've heard hyped a lot.
Well, hyped. That seems like anyone would say
Yeah.
it. That doesn't to me. Doesn't seem like a Gen Z, Gen X. It seems like, you know.
Well, here's an example. It says Gen X might be stoked about a concert, while Gen Z would say they're hyped or even turnt.
Yeah. Yeah. I could
Turnt
see
is
like.
weird. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
word.
I could see like for us being like, oh yeah, I'm stoked about going to a concert. I don't know if
Oh,
I would
yeah.
say that necessarily, but it wouldn't seem.
Yeah.
If Eric was to say that, it wouldn't be like.
But if Eric should have been like, I'm so turnt to go, I'd be like,
I'm gonna go next time I go to McDonald's. I'm gonna walk up to like the cash register and be like, "I'm so turned to get a Big Mac," and they'll be like,
do
They'll just
it,
mace you.
do it, and
"Ah, not again."
do it and record yourself.
I will.
That'd be a good skit. A 45-year-old man acting like an 18-year-old.
I'm turned.
You look
All
like
right.
that. You ever see that meme of Steve Buscemi dressed as like a skater kid?
Yeah.
He's got like a skateboard. It's like, what up, fellow high schoolers?
I was thinking of that Kids in the Hall sketch where he's like, he's hip, he's cool, he's 45.
Yeah, the 45-year-old dad.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay.
We got a
All
long
right.
list here.
Jesus, those are 2 pages.
Well, not really, but
Okay.
okay. So the next one is I lost my plate. Oh yeah, exhausted, like tired.
Oh,
What would us Gen Xers say?
probably like beat.
I would say beat, yeah.
Fried again.
Fried.
The stoner slacker.
Yeah, nah, fried. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't be my first.
No.
I've said like my brain's fried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could
Something
see
like that.
saying fried, but I don't think it would, if someone said, like, if I was exhausted, someone said, how you doing? I don't think my first reaction would be fried.
I'm so. What? How can I use it in a sentence? I'm so
Fried.
fried. I was trying to use the other words though, with like a sentence of Gen X slang, but it didn't happen.
Oh.
I'm
What other
so
words- what other words
fried,
were on there other
bro.
than fried?
What?
What other words were on there other than fried?
Just fried for Gen X.
Oh,
But
okay.
for Gen Z, it's dead / I'm weak. I've never heard I'm weak. Dead, I've heard
Dead,
before.
I've heard before.
Dead, yeah.
My favorite thing to do, one of my favorite emojis is like
The
the
skull?
skull emoji because it means dead. So you
Yeah.
just like, that's a perfect way to respond. Somebody sends you something and you're just like, skull
But that used to be
emoji.
used for like funny, right? Like
But
that-
that's, I thought that was used for like if people use it for instead of the laughing emoji.
yeah.
I never said that it was the right context. I just said that I like that emoji.
Oh, okay. No, but I'm just
Oh.
not what you do personally, but just trying to clear.
yeah.
but I thought
Like
it was-
usually
yeah.
the emoji's like,
Yeah.
I'm dead. Like, that's so funny.
Yeah,
like, you're
that's what
dead.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But they're saying dead. That wasn't like
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, yeah.
This is where like the communication between generations get screwed up on text. If
That's
you
right.
Yeah.
if you drop the skull thinking it's dead funny, they'll think you're dead tired.
It's probably not even called a skull. It's probably called something different, and we're just
Probably
like,
it's like an
That's true.
unfleshed face or something or other. Or I don't know.
unfleshed.
Yeah.
Unlivened
I
or
was gonna say
unfleshed.
unskinned,
Yeah.
but okay. So here is an example. When tired, a Gen Xer might say they're fried, whereas a Gen Zer might dramatically say, "I'm dead."
I'm dead.
I don't
To me,
know.
I would think the Gen Xer would say more like I'm dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So now how old I feel every day. So,
It's true.
Kill me now.
Ooh, okay,
the
this
master, I'm done.
Oh no.
this one I
What's next?
definitely like. As a Gen Xer, I definitely say this and have said this and do say this. So,
Yeah.
like, what would be the slang for like being dismissive?
Oh Jesus!
I mean, that's a
Dismissive?
really hard word to
That
use.
is.
Yeah.
But when I say it, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it.
I'm just trying to think what you.
Aloof.
No, like the slang they would use. Okay, so Gen
I'm
X,
trying to think of the word. Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
geez,
my
yeah.
god.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever became like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatevs. And then Gen Z, can you guess that one? Nope.
I
you can't.
have no clue.
Skibidi rizz.
No. Gen Z is bye Felicia
That's
or
really?
okay boomer.
Oh,
Okay,
I've heard okay boomer a
that's
lot.
the way that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
like
one
it-
for sure.
But you have to-
sometimes directed at me, but
But you have to remember that Gen Z, like, we're just thinking of the
Well,
young Gen Z.
Yeah.
Like, the older Gen Z's, like, you know.
Yeah, because Bye Felicia, that was from
that's like the
that's from Friday, isn't it?
yeah.
I don't
That's
know,
like
but
late
maybe-
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
Great
anything.
flick, by the way.
It comes up later.
That's true.
Bye, Felicia.
Kids embrace. I know kids love the comedic stylings of Ice Cube and
Look, it literally
Chris. What the hell is his name?
says here.
Oh. Sorry.
It literally says here, Gen X uses whatever to dismiss something, while Gen Z might use bye Felicia from Friday, or the famous generational put down. Okay, boomer.
Yeah, the OK Boomer. That seems like a
Pretty soon they're going to be saying, okay, Gen X.
Doesn't
Yeah.
have the same ring to it.
no.
No, it doesn't.
No.
And it doesn't,
Okay, Gen
yeah.
Xer.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Boomer works better because like they grew up without any of this
Yeah.
technology, so there's
That's
a
true.
massive sort of knowledge gap potentially there.
All
Whereas
right.
we know a computer. We grew up with this stuff. We invented it.
Yeah, exactly. Back off, kids.
We are digital.
All right, so the next word, what word would you use if you were describing somebody like attractive as a Gen X?
A fox.
Stone fox.
No, it was
Hottie?
I
hot,
was hot, hottie.
hot / babe. Such a babe.
What a
So
babe.
hot.
Such a babe.
I don't know why we automatically, when we reiterate the word, we turn into like stoner surfers.
Yeah.
Because that's what it sounds like you would say.
Ba- yeah,
some
like,
stuff.
babe is something
babe.
like, from like Wayne's World.
Babe.
Just
She's a babe.
Yeah, hot. Yeah, hot. And
Hot, hottie.
like that
yeah.
guy, girl, whoever,
Yeah.
like that kind of works all around. Babe is obviously, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the Gen Z version of that?
Oh god, I'm trying to think of stuff I've seen on like.
Smoke show.
No. So Gen Z is baddie
A baddie.
or / snack. I've heard snack a lot.
I've heard snack, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
such a snack.
Yeah.
When I want to be like cool and like fit in with the youngins, I'll be like, oh yeah, he's such a snack.
Oh, I'm sure that works well. Eh?
It doesn't. Because I say it all like the problem.
She's so hip.
Well, the thing is like they all say it and it sounds like natural. I'm like,
Well, that's
such a snack.
well, that, exactly.
I got a new
You can't
pickup line. I could be like, I like to snack on that biscuit.
I mean, Eric,
Oh, boy.
it's always good when you can laugh at yourself.
That's all I got.
just- like, it's so good. Sound like sort of like Forrest Gump. Then when you say it too. This is the actual little.
All right, what about relaxing?
Frankie says, "Relax."
Relax. Dun, dun, dun.
Gen X.
Chill.
Chill. Chill's
I
a
would
good
say
one.
chill
Yeah,
out.
Chill is Gen X plus veg out. I've heard veg
Yeah,
out.
veg.
yeah.
I'm gonna
If
go
anything, I was gonna
veg.
say, and I would probably say veg, not
Yeah.
veg out,
I'm gonna go
but
veg.
definitely would more
Chill.
like chill.
chill.
Yeah.
And then the Gen Z. Any guesses?
So I think they might say chill too, but I'm trying to think what would be like
But
a
remember, they may say something similar, but they
Yeah.
always add a little twist to it. They ought to be
like
different.
chillaxitate.
Chillax.
That's
What about
just-
Yeah,
chillax?
no,
Chai.
It's chillin'.
Chillin'.
They don't even add the G. They just chillin'.
We don't have time for that.
And vibe. I feel like that's
Vibe?
the wrong way to use
That
the word
doesn't seem like vibe to me. Would be like, oh,
Yeah.
there's such a vibe or something. Yeah, I can't see that being a way to relax.
Unless I'm just using these words in the wrong context.
It's impossible. Huh? You're so hip, Kel. You're so young. You know what these words mean. You're teaching Erica.
Got your
the
finger
old
on the
guy, old
pulse.
men.
It's,
I need to learn.
So it says if Gen X is relaxing, they're vegging out or chilling, while Gen Z would just say they're vibing.
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
so.
I guess I
okay.
could see that. You're just hanging out somewhere. You're like, oh, we're just vibing.
All right,
Just
what
vibing here.
about insult? Like, what would be an insult slang word?
You're an asshole.
No.
Oh, you mean what would they use instead of the word insult?
Yeah, like, well, no,
Oh.
what they use to insult somebody. What would be
Oh.
a slang insult?
For like Gen X?
Yeah. Okay, we
Can we
can't.
say some of these words anymore?
Well, I don't. Again, disclaimer: I am reading what we used to say. If they're not appropriate now, we don't say them.
One of them start
but-
with the letter R?
No,
Oh.
Okay.
that's not in here.
All right.
No, that's not in here. I wouldn't say that if it was.
Just
But
check it out. It's
No,
a
no,
word,
no, no,
but
no.
Just a generation check.
I
Different
would've-
time back then.
Things change.
Oh,
Things were
yeah,
different
for
in the 80s.
sure.
We were wilding.
We're wilded.
we were vibing. Wrong context.
Yeah, that didn't work at all.
Damn.
Dead.
Okay.
Dead. No,
No, that means
no rizz.
tired.
Oh, yeah, it means tired. Never mind.
See, it's not. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyways, so sorry, what were we trying to think
Insult,
of?
like an insult. Okay, so Gen X, we can't have dead air, so you only get like. 2
Yeah,
seconds.
I'm sure I think there's like
Yeah.
1,000 of them, but
Okay, tool.
Oh,
I remember
tool.
using
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And poser. Those
Poser.
Those 2 words were used a lot.
that's
when
I
was
haven't
a
heard the word
teenager.
poser in forever. Yeah,
Such a poser.
he's a poser.
What a poser.
Tool.
That guy
Tool.
doesn't listen to heavy metal. He's a poser.
Yeah, again, I don't know.
He has
yeah.
Metallica t-shirt.
That's
How
right.
many albums has he got?
Yeah.
Did he start the Black Album? What a poser.
What about
Nothing else matters. Your favorite song?
Ugh.
Gen Z?
Oh Jesus.
What about the hoser?
No. Okay. So
Okay.
Gen Z is clown. Apparently that's really popular. I hear that all
Clown?
the time.
Clown.
Yeah.
So clowns are the worst in the world thing in the world. So that is
Clowns
actually
are,
really
clowns
insulting.
are terrifying and awful
I
things.
hate clowns.
Me too.
And
But-
simp.
Oh, simp.
Simp.
I've heard simp a lot.
I've heard simp a lot, but more in reference
I
to
thought
like,
that was like more of like a sexual connotation to it.
yeah,
not
I
just
thought it was a guy that gets taken
No.
advantage of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't have to be sexual. It could just be anything.
Well, mostly it's like a guy that's a simp for a woman, isn't it? That's
yeah,
kinda what
but
I
it
thought.
could just be like it
In a
doesn't
more
have to be
erotic
sexual.
context.
You guys are really determined to make these erotic, aren't you?
No, but I'm serious. I thought that's what simp was.
It-
It was
Yeah.
more
Well,
like,
the way I know simp, it's like if it was, it could be anything simple as like a girl who's not even dating a guy, but a guy just does everything for her.
Good example. I thought simp was kind of like the new friend zone.
yeah.
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 So it's not necessarily like a sexual thing, but just whatever.
The friend zones.
The friend zone's not a sexual place.
No.
One of them wants it to be. One of them does, and one of them is oblivious to it. That's the.
Wait. Well, here it says a simp is
That's it.
a simp is someone who excessively tries to please or impress others, often romantically. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just
So,
like
so I
Yeah.
okay, I see. I wrongfully assumed it was more just directed towards a
No.
guy and a
Mm.
girl, but maybe they just use it in general now.
no. And I mean, a simp, I guess, could be like if you had a group of friends and there was that one person that just like was
Yeah.
always trying to
Try
be
too
like,
hard to.
Hey, I know your favorite candy is this, so I went 25 miles out of my
Yeah.
way and got it for you because
And then- yeah, and they're like simp.
simp.
Ah,
As they eat the candy.
Yeah.
my rizz.
That's right.
No rizz.
So we only have a couple more left, and then we'll talk about some that are not on the list.
Off script, I'm nervous.
All right.
I know.
We'll see
All
what we
right.
really know.
So what would you say if you were leaving? Like leaving a room, leaving some
Peace.
I'm Audi 5000 G.
Gen X. So I'm out of here. So
Yeah,
Audi.
I'm Audi.
I
Yeah,
I
Audi.
say Audi a lot.
Audi 5000. Remember that?
No.
That's from Reality Bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never
That's what
seen
I was
that.
saying.
Yeah. Ben, what's his name said that in the movie? Ben Stiller.
But I always say I'm Audi.
Yeah, Audi 5000 G.
Yeah.
Oh. And Let's Bounce.
Yeah, let's
Let's
bounce.
bounce. I still say
you
that
guys
one.
say that.
Yeah.
I recognize you guys say that.
Yeah.
Let's Bounce.
Every time I hear that, I think of. Remember that scene in Breaking Bad where Jesse's going to buy the drugs from like that 12-year-old kid riding the bicycle? And
Yeah.
he finally buzzes and the kid's like, bounce, yo. So every time I hear bounce, it makes me think of that scene.
Bounce, yo.
So
Yeah.
that's Gen X, right? We're bounce.
That's Gen X. So
Yeah.
what would Gen Z be? So
Audi
it's
5000G.
no,
Maybe.
I'm dipping
Dipping.
I've heard that dipping, yeah.
and
I've heard dip.
let's yeet.
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 That's like a
I've literally
Kanye type
never-
of
Yeah.
reference, yeah.
I've literally never said. Well, I mean, I've said yeet to be funny, but like
Really?
I haven't
Okay.
heard people say yeet.
Yeah, that kids probably say it, but I definitely doesn't sound that.
And I think I've been using it in the wrong context.
that's not surprising at all.
No, it's not. But that's fine. I try, okay? Try, as long as I try, I get points for that.
Yeah, that the kids probably really respect that.
But that old lady's trying hard.
Why is that grandma saying yeet?
Excuse me, did you
What?
just call me an old lady?
Oh, I think I did. Whoops.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Anywho, I'll keep that up in my memory bank to spew out some
I'm sure
hatred
you've called
your
me
way.
an old ass man at some point in time on this podcast.
No.
Grumpy old man, I think's come out.
Yeah, but that's funny.
Oh.
Hilarious.
You don't call a lady old. Next thing you're going to be calling me ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
Oh. Anywho.
All right, what's the next?
All right. This is the last one on this list. Okay, this is bonus slang.
Bonus slang.
Whoa, we're in bonus territory.
So what is Gen X would say gag me with a spoon,
Oh.
expressing disgust or disdain.
Yeah.
I said gag me with a spoon or like gag me.
Yeah, that I haven't heard that in a long time, but I
No.
definitely remember that. Yeah, that was like, yeah, you're like kind of grossed out or annoyed or like
And then a
embarrassed by people or whatever.
bonus slang for Gen Z. I don't even know how to say this word. I've seen this word a lot and I've never known how to like what it meant. Period with a T on the end.
Period. Dot.
I've
Period.
seen that, yeah.
Period. It's Period.
Yeah.
But do you pronounce the T?
Hell if I know.
Period. Period.
It's
Period.
not like a dictionary, they didn't give you like the little how to like phonetically say it.
No, but I feel like it might be more of a written thing because it's used to emphasize a point, often after a bold statement.
Huh.
You're an asshole, Eric. Period.
Sorry, ma'am.
Maybe that's it, yeah.
Period. Sounds like
Period.
you're having a
I
tick.
guess you're saying that completely wrong.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
Think I think
I don't
it's
think
like
it's correct at all.
I think it's like a written thing. Like
Do
when
kids
people,
write anymore?
Well, not writing. I meant like texting and
Oh, 'cause
stuff. Like, oh my god.
They send each other letters.
They should.
I thought these kids don't even know cursive anymore from what I hear.
It's a lost art.
If I listen to the news, which it lets me tell me everything, kids can't write it. They couldn't send their own name.
Maybe
anymore.
there's
Is that
like
true?
there's like text or comebacks now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's well. It's obviously only texting, but anyway, that's where I've never heard somebody say it. I've just seen
Yeah.
it like in
Period.
whatever. I don't. But now it's just funny because it's like period.
Now I have to like Google it and see what it
It's like a tick.
is,
It's a
or
tick.
how you say it, or whatever.
All right, those are on the official, but kind of. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a weak list. It was okay.
Well, considering like we kind of touched on earlier, I know you're gonna talk about something. There's other words that are sort of slang you hear more
Yeah.
recently, so maybe this
So-
is like an older list or something. Or
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
We have nothing in front of us to Google to fact check. We are simply going based on having our own discussion of what we think it is. So, please don't come for us for that. It's just discussion. But what we think things mean. So you can, tell us in the comments if we're
Yeah.
wrong, which we probably are.
Yeah, please jump in and correct us if we're wrong on any of this stuff.
Which we totally are. But I just want everybody to know that we don't think that we know what these actually mean.
No,
We're
no. Like, I
discussing.
think
Yeah.
we're gonna go over some of our own Gen Z words we've encountered.
Yeah, and then some Gen X ones that weren't
And trying to
listed.
think of what they actually mean.
yeah.
So one of the biggest ones is, which I know what it means because I had to Google it, but is the whole rizz. You got the rizz.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's
Isn't that like a short form for like charisma?
yeah, like
It is.
charisma. Yeah, you're like you're attention getting, and you got the
You got the
rizz.
Rizz.
I want the rizz.
I think everyone does.
Yeah. Do we talk about Cap?
Okay, Eric, we just barely literally finished talking about rizz. Relax.
I remember one. I'm like, I know one. I got one, guys.
This is the way Eric's brain works. He has to like blurt out just random words.
Well, because I know like it'll be gone in 2 seconds if I don't say it. I'm getting old.
Okay, but we
If I
all,
don't say it, what comes to my mind is gone.
so we at least all think we know what rizz means. Charisma,
Rizz, I'm pretty sure that's like
rizz.
charisma.
It's charisma, yeah.
Like it's like a good thing. It's like
Yeah,
he's got
yeah,
the
yeah.
rizz.
From my understanding, yeah, it's
Yeah.
You guys do not got the rizz.
that's 100% true.
Okay, Eric, what's your word?
I said cap.
Yeah, I've never
The
heard.
word is cap.
No, but like, do you know what it actually means?
Yeah, it means like lie. So
What?
if you're like no cap, you're saying it's like that's the truth.
Yeah.
Why? Like, why would you
someone's-
just say that's the truth?
I don't know. I'm not a Gen Z. I don't know.
There's no cap.
This is no cap. Like if I was like
you're like, oh, this is like the greatest iPad in the world, no cap.
Yeah, no cap, bruh.
What?
Yeah.
I have literally never heard that. Have you guys actually heard that?
Yeah,
I've heard it.
I've heard it. I don't know like
in
where
in reels and stuff
or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely heard no cap.
I'm probably gonna hear it all the time now, but I don't know. That just seems weird.
Well,
I've only heard no cap. I've never heard someone say cap.
No, I've never heard anyone say cap. No.
Yeah.
I am not up with that slang.
No, I've 100% heard no cap. Yeah. Whether, if cap is a saying, I don't know, but I've definitely heard like no cap.
Yeah.
Which,
Wow.
you're kind of like saying like, yeah, no,
Why don't you
I'm
just be
being.
like,
It's
no
basically
lie?
like I'm being serious.
Yeah, for real. I guess that if we were gonna say like for real,
Yeah, it's
they'd say no cap
Yeah.
instead.
I feel like that's a Gen X thing for real.
Yeah, for real.
yeah,
Yeah.
For real, yo.
yeah. Whereas they would
I
say
remember dropping that all the time in my younger days.
With the whole little like,
Yeah.
yo.
Eric on the
Okay.
streets,
Okay.
the
Eric,
mean streets.
get locked down.
before we move on to the next one, do you
Yeah.
have any other random ones to blurt out?
I got a big one.
He'll wait till you're in the middle of talking, then I'll
Yeah,
yell it
yeah,
out.
It's like,
So please go on. I'll yell it out.
it's like Eric does not have Tourette's, but sometimes he just.
I might be.
Blurt
We'll see.
out
I'm undiagnosed.
So
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, well let me do one. No,
You
I'm
got
doing
one?
that one.
You're gonna do that one?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna drop it right now. No,
Do it. We're all thinking the same word
Okay,
right now.
Steve, you do it because I don't
I'm
even
thinking
know
of
what.
Skibidi, right?
But isn't it like Skibidi something?
Well, it's Skibidi toilet, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
before
But I
you
think
guys
Skibidi on its own is a word, isn't
before
Yeah.
before you guys say anything else, I'm gonna say my sister, because my nephew, who's 8 years old,
Yeah.
says it. And I asked her, I was like, "Oh, what does that mean?" And her thing, she was told by her son. I'm sorry, I'm not insulting anybody. I really am not. This is just what I told you. Do you remember what she said?
it? No.
It was. He just wants me to say it, so he.
No, I 100% don't remember. But now I can't wait to hear it because you're laughing. So,
She said it's like Ohio.
but that's another
That's-
like
that's-
slang.
that's another word,
That's
is
another
Ohio.
slang for it. It's
Yeah.
not about the city or the
No,
state.
but I thought it was because it was like the state of Ohio is like,
Oh, it's like a toilet.
yeah, the
Oh.
Skibidi toilet or something. Again, this is coming from an 8-year-old. I have no idea. But apparently, like, 'cause she asked him and he said, oh, it's like living in Ohio or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
'cause I know Ohio was like another slang they would use or something
Oh,
like that.
for like shit.
I don't know what it was for, to be honest, but I just knew
Yeah.
that Ohio was like another.
It's a
Slang
it's a
word.
bad
Yeah,
thing.
like I'm not.
Oh, so
you
maybe
know,
that's it then. Maybe it's
well, because
Because Skibidi means bad too.
yeah,
I don't know what like Skibidi is the dumbest thing I've ever.
Skibidi,
heard.
the word, I'm pretty sure means bad.
yeah,
Because there's a whole like YouTube series, like this weird animated cartoon called Skibidi Toilet,
yeah.
and the toilet guys are evil. There's this guy, this head comes out of the Skibidi, comes out of a toilet, and he sings a weird song, and it's like these bad toilets. So it's a Skibidi toilet. It's a bad toilet versus these good other guys.
What a time to be
Eric,
alive.
Yeah.
How much research did you do on this?
A little bit. I grazed over some of these things. I watched some videos on it. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Remember, because you asked me about it, because you were like, you'd stumbled upon it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
So
like,
I was
isn't
like,
it, like,
I'll ask my sister, and
Yeah.
I'm like, because my nephew's like 13, I'm like, he'll probably know. And so as soon as I said it, she's like, oh God, yes. And my
Okay.
sister's also a teacher. She's like, I hear it all the time
Yeah.
at home
Wait,
and at school. She's like, it's
but-
the stupidest thing in the world.
Hold on. I still am not understand. Like, use it in a sentence though.
what, Skibidi?
Yeah, like I don't understand the like how you would use that or when you would drop
Now
it.
Eric's like, well, I don't know. Like,
I'm tired of these Skibidi fish sticks. I don't know.
Oh, no, but it's for real. Like,
I have no idea.
out of all the research you did,
What?
you just watched videos of mean toilets.
Well, let's roll back. Basically, the story is how Steve said. I stumbled across these like Skibidi toilet videos on YouTube, and they had like
Yes.
tons of crazy views. I'm like, what the hell is this thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then so I Googled it, and apparently it's like super popular with like like teenagers
the
and kids and
young-
stuff,
Yeah.
young kids. And so I was like, hey Steve, have you ever heard of this? And then you texted your sister. She's
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
My son is like,
yeah, my nephew's 13
wait.
was like,
yeah.
Hold on, this
was
is
all
gonna
over this
annoy
stuff.
me. So, Steve, on your little handy dandy iPad here, you're gonna need to Google Skibidi and using it because it's driving me crazy. How like I understand the Skibidi toilet skit thing, whatever, but like do kids just run around saying Skibidi?
yeah, I think so.
But I want to know what that means. Like, are they insulting somebody? Is it like, I don't know. So Steve's Googling right now because it's driving me crazy. And everybody right now out there watching is like, it means this.
Yeah, but anyways, the Skibidi Toilet's this massive web series, and it's got like a song that's popular, and it's these two warring factions that the cartoon's all about.
They sell Skibidi toilets at Walmart.
So apparently
Get
here,
out.
depending on the context, it can mean cool, dumb, or bad.
Oh God.
What?
Okay, is there like sentence examples? Like I
The example doesn't help at all. Oh no, you got that Skibidi rizz.
I said Skibidi Rizz like 3 times in this
But
podcast.
it says,
like-
"Oh no!" So, but isn't Rizz get? Oh
What
my
that's-
God!
Yeah.
My
is that-
brain is exploding.
So is that like you got the good rizz, you got the bad rizz, or you got the
It's probably the tone of your voice is
dumb
going
rizz?
to decide what
Well, I think it's like-
the context.
Well, it's like back when we were kids, you could say bad.
Yeah.
When something was bad was good, or bad was bad.
You're
Like
so
Yeah.
bad.
you know, you ain't bad, you ain't nothing.
Thanks, Michael.
And this doesn't clear it up for me though. I don't understand. So Skibidi is just they're using a short form for the Skibidi toilet thing, but the Skibidi toilet's bad. So Skibidi must mean bad.
No. So Skibidi is in reference. Skibidi is a descriptor of the toilet people in the cartoon.
So Skibidi must be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're the bad guys. He's the bad toilet.
Oh. I
So
thought
that's
Skibidi
Skibidi
toilet
toilet.
was the thing, but it's just Skibidi, and it's literally a toilet.
Yeah.
So it's a bad toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's why
God.
I said he's a bad toilet.
So here, someone
No.
has here a slang adjective for bad. The sentence was, "You got that Skibidi Ohio reading level,"
Yes.
which means the person can't read well at all.
Oh, poor Ohio.
No, but that's what my sister was meaning, and I couldn't remember exactly. But basically, it's Skibidi Ohio is what the kids are saying, and I mean they don't know what the hell that means. Like 8-year-olds don't understand that.
No, well they know
But-
enough to like.
Well, they know it's like an
but-
insult, but they don't
Yeah.
know why.
Poor
and like,
Ohio.
well, that's the thing. Again, we're not insulting Ohio, but Ohio has like every other place has their things. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe it's putting Ohio on the map. I don't know.
Maybe let's hear it for Columbus.
yeah.
Columbus. But so Skibidi, Ohio. So that
Yeah.
that was a really funny sentence, though.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I actually liked. I don't know. I liked Cleveland.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying we think it's bad. But
Why do
I'm
you hate
just
Ohio so
saying-
much, Kel?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, now I hate Ohio. Come for me, people. Come for me.
Oh boy, you lost your Riz.
Oh no, did I ever have any?
No.
Skibidi.
Oh, whoa. You have that.
Skibidi.
You have that.
Okay.
Skibidi Ohio
Can you
skills.
guys think of any other slang?
Well, we never talked about bro. Well, we sort of talked about bro and bra. Like in our
Yeah.
day, it was bro.
Bro, yeah, bro. I hear that a lot.
Bra, it's all bra now. Like I said, and
Yeah,
I feel like
I
it's
hear that
like
a ton. Like
the-
just people talking on this,
Well, I feel like it's even like the younger kids, like the kids around me that I know who are like 8 to like 13, like they're all
Yeah.
saying bra.
Well, that's always that thing too. The slang and stuff like that. It kind of comes like if you're talking to like a 7 or 8, 9-year-old, is a lot different than if you're talking like an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
of these kids pick up like like the Skibidi toilet shit. Like I don't-
Skibidi, Ohio.
Yeah, like I don't know if like
Stupid.
I don't know if there's like if that's like if you're in high school right now, I don't know if you're saying that stuff or is that like more of like a
I don't know.
Yeah.
like a 12-year-old kid saying that on the playground because it's like a YouTube video.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
it's probably the younger.
Probably the kids.
Gen Zs,
yeah, they
yeah.
kind of pick up on all this weird stuff.
I mean,
true.
well, okay, so here's a couple of words that we used to say that we never talked about. Remember, again, I don't know if it's offensive now. I don't think it is, but I'm always worried.
All I want to find is blurted out on the podcast.
Sorry. I mean, I don't think it's obviously offensive, but I'm sure some people don't like it. But anyway, we used to say all the time was duh.
Duh. No, I don't think duh was.
I
Bad.
don't know. I'm just worried that people
Duh.
think it's bad. But I always have to disclaim.
Yeah. No,
But
I don't.
Duh. Like, that was like,
I remember
Yeah.
I was like
Oh, I
a
remember-
kid like saying like dough a lot, like Homer Simpson, like dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
duh.
that's where a lot of like where we were because
Like, no
we didn't
duh.
have we didn't have YouTube, but like Cowabunga and all this stuff
Yeah.
from like this
TV
like
shows.
like,
Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles and stuff like that. That's where a lot of this stuff came from.
Yeah.
And this now it's but it's because it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could put a video on YouTube that geared towards kids and have some weird sayings in it and it might take off.
But like, duh,
Woozle wuzzle.
I still say duh. Well, actually, not so much, but I mean, duh.
No, but I
all the
remember as a
time.
kid,
Like,
duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. Like, it just kind of means like,
Like, what are you, stupid?
Yeah.
or just kind of,
exactly.
or like, obviously.
Yeah, like obviously, like this is a
Like,
simple
duh.
answer, and the fact that you don't get it, or yeah,
Yeah. But is there any other like Gen Z ones, like newer terms that you've heard? I mean, I've probably heard words and just not really knew what they meant.
yeah, that's the thing. Now, like if they're saying, like there's someone saying talking about
Can
Ohio.
I see your internet for a second?
I don't know if I would even think to.
Do you have the World Wide Web on that thing?
I do.
It's
That's impressive.
crazy. We're like real. We got the rizz.
Yeah.
Here's a
Yeah.
couple more, and then we'll talk about these are Gen Z ones. I'm gonna test you guys and see because I feel like you should know some of these ones.
Okay.
I am pretty hip.
So Cap is on here. You said that.
You
Yeah.
said Cap.
What
Yeah.
about Stan?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Stan.
it's
That's
like a stalker.
like an overzealous fan.
I was thinking like
you're
the
obsessed with
Eminem
somebody.
song.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's exactly. I'm assuming that's what it's based on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a stalker
Yeah.
/ fan.
Yeah.
What about bussin'?
Bussin'. That's like you're. I know that like
Is that like styling and profiling?
kind of yeah.
It's like if something
yeah.
is really, really good, you might describe it as bussin'.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about? I don't know. That's weird. Bet.
Pet.
Bet.
Is it like for sure?
Yeah, it means yes, it's on, okay, or absolutely.
Like you bet.
Yeah, I mean.
No,
Yeah.
but that's like
Here's
They
one.
just took a U and left bet.
I
Yeah.
hear this one all the time, and I say it sometimes too. Sus.
Oh, like
Sus,
suspect.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard that.
Yeah.
That's kind of old though. It's been around for a while.
yeah. That might be like a. I don't know if
It might be
Gen Z
millennial.
Millennial. I've been sussed 100%.
I don't know what that. I don't
Sus.
even know how to say. Okay, they have it phonetically. Chuggy.
Chuggy.
Chuggy?
No.
Are you cool or are you chuggy? This word used to describe uncool things that are either out of style or trying too hard. It's us.
It is us trying
We
to
are
do this.
chuggy.
Oh, it's the Chuggy
We are
cast.
tonight definitely talking about this stuff.
I know. I feel
We're
so old. right
completely out of
now.
our element when we're talking about here.
Yeah.
People complain us of not knowing what we talk. We don't know what we're talking about. This is a good example of us
Hey.
really not knowing what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
but sometimes it's like the best conversation
We're
because
out of our
we're
element.
learning all together. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to see ones
like
that we
to
haven't
try.
said.
yeah,
What
yeah.
about drip?
Yeah, drip is like you're looking good, like you're styling. Yeah.
Here's one. Delulu.
Is it like delusional or something like that?
Yeah. Like, why can't you just say
Oh.
delusional? You have to say. They have to make everything fancy.
The Lulu.
Yeah. That sounds
Um,
nicer.
I'm not. I feel like this is like Well, this was around like when we were younger, but dank.
I remember
Yeah.
dank.
Oh,
It's like
wait.
surfer talk.
But dank
Well, dank.
was
people,
bad.
Well, people refer
It's
to
bad.
weed as dank.
Yeah,
Weed
but
is dank.
here it's used to refer to anything that is high quality or excellent. Oh, originally it was used to describe the quality of weed.
There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go, yeah.
Dank.
I always thought it was like, yeah.
I thought it was like bad, like not bad, but like
Yeah.
ugh, like
no,
dank.
I don't
but
know.
yeah. So okay, so it's still around.
We'll do a couple more, then we'll do some. What about 8?
8,
Yeah.
like the number 8.
No, 8. ATE.
Oh, like
Oh,
ate it.
eight.
Like if
Yeah.
you fell, like you ate
Yeah.
shit. You ate it.
That makes sense to me. Like
I was
yeah.
a kid. That was you'd sort of say that like
No.
you ate it if you fall.
This one
Yeah.
is to express admiration or praise for someone who has excelled at something.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wait, that just reminds me though. What about this? Again, my 8-year-old nephew said
Yeah.
this. Oofed.
Fell.
I didn't know what the F he was talking
Yeah.
about. He's
I
like,
only know because I heard that whole story.
he's like, Auntie, my sister oofed. And I was like, excuse me?
Yeah. And now that you say it, like, oh, that makes sense.
And he
but-
says it all the time. Again, I don't know if that's an official slang or just you
Yeah,
know, his
yeah.
friend's slang, but I mean, I didn't know. I knew some of those Gen Z ones, but not all of them. Obviously, some of them I just think are pointless. Like the whole cap thing, like that's weird. I don't
Yeah.
like that one.
No, I realize. Yeah, I don't know much about what these kids are talking about nowadays.
No, and I think my big takeaway here is I can't say any of these things in public and get
Well,
away
that's
with
the
it.
No.
problem. None of us
Yeah.
can get away with saying any of these things. If we're going to go around saying turnt, no cap, we're going to look like morons.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, biased. I'm biased, but I think that our slang was better. It was like it meant what it said. It wasn't this whole like skibbity. Oh, is that good or bad?
I mean, sort of. We still had like things. It was just totally different. Like skibidi rizz. Like it's almost like another language.
That's what I
I'll take
mean.
pride that our generation never slandered a whole state.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, but that's what I mean. Like ours was like awesome.
Yeah.
Like gnarly.
No,
you know,
like I
it
said,
was,
it almost
easier
sounds like
words.
another word almost.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Like it's the way they shorten words and stuff like that. Like it's almost like another language.
That's
It's like,
true. You guys are you Gen Zs. You're insulting a whole state. Hear that?
What did Ohio ever do to anyone?
Well,
Lovely place.
Yeah, we went to Cleveland, the Rock and Roll of Fame a few years ago. It was great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, comment below. Let us know if there's any slang that we missed, which I'm sure there is.
Oh, I'm sure
but,
there's a ton. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, don't laugh too hard at our
I'm sure we further
Yeah.
embarrassed ourselves. Yes.
nativity.
I know.
Fancy word. Or ignorance, whatever the word is.
Yes. Excuse me.
All right, guys, but comment below. Let us know your favorite slang, Gen X slang, if we had the definitions right or if we missed any, which I'm sure
I'm sure we
did.
just a few. I'm sure we just missed.
But that's it for today's podcast. We thank you so very much for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.
Take care, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
You guys are rizz.